Hey everybody, this is Jason Jimenez with Harvey, NoFloodINS.com. Thank you for being here. Again, I'm here with Lee Patterson and his incredible family, who are one of our candidates that had qualified to be able to get a donation. And we wanted to take this opportunity to, just like usual, it's not over. It's still going on and people are experiencing different things just at different levels. And we wanted to share his story and obviously present a check to him because of the donations that you've been able to give and you continue to contribute to our cause and what we're trying to do. And so that being said, Lee, would you mind kind of sharing your story of kind of what happened and kind of where are you at now?
I will. First of all, I want to say thank you, Jason, Eric, and the other supporters.
Yes.
You all been tremendous. God's been moving in a lot of people's lives, and obviously He's moving in your lives. And we've been a benefactor of this along this journey, which has been very challenging, very life-changing for us for the first time experiencing this and looking around and seeing how God's been moving in people's lives. So I want to thank you all, first of all. Part of my family's here, my son John and Daniel and my Saraya, my wife Laurie and Lydia. They're out of town at the event, but they wish they could be here. But we've all learned a lot through this process. So yeah, that morning of the flood obviously was a huge experience for us because after all the storms we'd experienced in Houston, water never got anywhere near us. So going out that early Sunday morning when the power went out at 6 in the morning and then left the Mississippi River running in front of our community, started to be a very, very nerve-wracking thing. So we thought we could save it out. We just stored up on food and thought the water would recede and we'll try to get one of the cars out and make it out. But the water kept getting higher. And what was a blessing was there was a neighbor who used to live next door to us. They had just moved a couple blocks away. He came over the boat, knocking on the door and said, "Lee, y'all need to get out." And said, "Well, let's just ride it out." And then later on that day, we got about 9 inches in the house, and then it went out. I said, "Okay, if we can handle this, we'll be okay." But we had no power, and then about 2, 3 in the morning, my wife was sitting on the stairs. I said, "What are you doing upstairs?" She said, "Go downstairs." And then there was another wave of water that came in. And then that's when I started getting nervous. I said, "I got to get them out." And so finally came back with the boat. We got them out. And then I stayed behind another 2 days helping other people in our community get out on the boats and everything else. Just lowered them out as many as we can all day long because they were basically family. It's amazing what catastrophe does.
Yeah.
Even with people you didn't really speak to, all of a sudden you have a connection with them because we're all impacted. So what can we do in the midst of our loss? Well, we'll use our physical abilities and help. And that's what we did. So after that, realizing we didn't have flood insurance and those type things, we were able to get housing and temporary location. We did lose all the cars. That was one thing we had to deal with. So we were able to kind of get that going with insurance, but not having flood insurance, now we're looking at something that was just a huge mountain. That still is. And looking at the government, they will provide some help, but at the same time, like everyone else, we're still waiting, things of that nature. So you all coming into the fold and being part of this journey along the way has truly, truly been tremendous. And we've learned new ways to appreciate and know what gratitude means. It's just been a different dimension for us and a way to say thank. And I think I was telling you earlier, one of the hardest things was we're used to helping a lot of people. So being on this side was weird for us. I mean, we didn't know what to ask, we didn't know what, but just having people say, "Look, we know we're here because of our hearts, and you guys have been synonymous with that feeling." So it's been teaching us to have a deeper appreciation, and plus teaching them one day when they experience a loss.
That's right.
And that's been tremendous. So
Right.
with that, we're still building, but we thank y'all so much for just being a part of this journey and everything else, which has been tremendous.
No, I can't thank you enough for you guys to being here and we like it. I really do because I think it's it's a testament to the fact of like what Houston's about, what the community is about, and also to the fact of just being a reminder to anybody out there. Even Eric and I even go through this process. It's like we to people who like to give, when they receive, sometimes it's hard to how to react, right? Because you've never been in that situation, and so and I think you kind of have a similar background in the insurance industry, so you always were out there and you saw it, and so I don't know. It's definitely life changing, and it's one of those things that I think there's those moments in time when people experience something and it defines how they react for the rest of their lives. And definitely these are one of those times, and hopefully people take it from a positive rather than a negative. Of what they learned rather than, or what they will never do again. Versus, oh my gosh, the world ended.
And I think I like what you said, 'cause I think the biggest thing for us is you look at things differently. Like
Yeah.
you tell them things are only temporal.
Yeah.
You sit there with 3 feet of water sitting in your house for 12 straight days, everything's gone.
Yeah.
But then when you look around and we're all together smiling, that was the biggest
Yeah.
thrill and energy for us.
Yeah.
We're together and we'll be on the other side of this at some point.
That's right.
So you learn to appreciate people, even when I tell you, neighbors you didn't really speak to, you hug them, you hear them crying, you carrying them out, you helping them along. Those are the moments you'll always remember.
Agreed.
You know, not the shirt that was lost. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. Well, we are here to give you $1,000 a check. Hopefully you'll give you the ability to knock off 1 or 2 things, if not a few things off your checklist, and just know that we know that it's not over. You're sharing your story. Hopefully people will are reminded that it's not over, and that if they can donate, you can continue to participate. If you find a family, just ask around. It really boils down to you. If you ask enough 10 people, I'm willing to bet you'll find someone who's still in the process, going through the scenarios, and they can. It may not even be money. It may just be they need help throwing things away, moving things, assembling things. And in some cases, we have found that you just simply want to have somebody to talk to let out. And so just be a reminder. So just, hopefully this video and what you're seeing today and what Mr. Patterson was just expressing inspired, motivated, drive you to be able to want to do something for yourself or for somebody within the local area. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you
so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks.